Well, we are here in Franchise Kingdom and let's talk about the pilot of Death Note, which is really interesting idea. If you don't know how pilots are done on mangas, are basically the author goes to one of the publishers, in this case Shonen Jump, Shueisha, and they release in a weekly magazine. And depending on the answer of the people that buy that, they decide to do a serialization, which becomes regular on the magazine, and after becomes a compilation, which is what we know as manga. The thing about that is that Death Note begin with an amazing, similar, but also somehow way different from what we know from the anime and manga. First of all, Ryuk is there, but instead of giving his notebook to Light Yagami, he gives to a kid that it may be smart, but it's definitely is not a super genius or something. And it's a really lot younger, and it has a completely different concept of justice that L or Light had, or anyone by that matter that get in touch of the notebooks on the normal, as we say, the regular series. Also, one of the major things on the pilot is the possibility of using a death eraser, which, as you may guess, have the capacity of reviving the person that the name was reading on the death note, since the body is not burned, which is really interesting. If we think about the regular series, almost everyone would be revived, with a few exceptions like Mello and Takeda. So the whole thing is very similar. We also have detectives that we have a really good detective um, that is on almost on point of everything. But the final also is very different with um, knowledge of the Death Note being public in a way. Also, for some reason, Ryuk is with the kid for a long time since we see in short and last in the last pages of the pilot. So it's really interesting to see how much is different from what we see in the show, in the anime and the manga. We have a concept of justice in a completely different way, and also the solely existence of Death Eraser, which we never seen anything close to that in both manga and anime. It's really something that would change, or at least that could change everything that we see in the regular series. I don't know what do you think about that. It was good that the Death Race was getting off of the regular series or not. So tell me in the comment section, and I'm gonna read your comments and see. I particularly think that it was a good idea to get rid of that Many things will be a problem if that happens in a large scale. Because in the pilot was just some people that died, was really short. But in the regular series, people of all the countries are begin to die. Very famous people. If something like that happen and they are like revived, yeah, it would be really a thing. But I also remember when I was reacting to some of the first episodes of Death Note, and I was saying, huh, would it not be interesting if L had something like a life note that could revive someone that was killed by a Death Note? So it was not exactly a book, but a razor that exists in Pilot. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And we see you guys in the next extra video. So bye.